Magic Johnson, for a point guard, was ahead of its time when he played in the 80s. And I only really mean that as in at 6'9", 6'9", playing at a point guard position, which hasn't really been done before. And the idea of what a point guard should be, he definitely paved the way in that regard. Like as a playmaker, because before him, as a point guard, I mean, you had players like, of course, Jerry West. Y'all can debate on whether or not he was actually a point guard or shooting guard. And most notably, Tiny Archibald, Oscar Robertson. These point guards back then were more seen as like the primary scorer than the passer. As back then they didn't know, like they didn't it's fully established of what a point guard would be just yet. I mean, nowadays the traditional point guard is the guy who handles the ball, right? Well, that wasn't always the case until Magic got around and kind of reshaped that whole thing. And Magic, for me personally, he's my favorite point guard of all time. Granted, I never got to see him play in real time, though we have the goddamn film on the internet. I was definitely left in awe when I first started learning about who Magic was as a player. And his passing ability, holy shit. I mean, of course, we have modern day, I guess, players like Magic Johnson from back then. Of course, you have like LeBron. I mean, at his height, his vision, of course, with the playmaking ability he can bring as well. And in Magic Johnson, I mean, he's the player I always play in 2K. At the point guard position, I mean, he's definitely unique to his own style. For Magic, I think Magic has definitely cemented his legacy as far as like point guards go. I mean, he could be as far as point guards of all time, he could be like one or two for me. He's up there. Like he is up there as far as point guards go. What I would say about Magic as well, positively, I gotta say something critically about him. He wasn't necessarily a defender. In fact, he was practically like a cone on defense. He had no defensive teams. He wasn't really playing that much defense consistently, really. And unfortunately, he was also playing like in a weak Western Conference. Well, but yeah, well, yeah, those are like my 2 cents. I didn't have too much to say other than, he was definitely ahead of its time. But yeah, those are my thoughts on Magic Johnson. What do you think about him? Anyways, follow my Instagram, TikTok, and I'm gonna see y'all later.